Trooper Wood, Dash 482. Final call.
A final call and a final salute. Veteran police officers cried as Michigan State Police retired badge number 482, the badge number of Trooper Jeffrey Werda.
Really live the attributes of our frontline responders of courage, duty, and honor.
Governor Rick Snyder spoke in the Gladwin High School gymnasium before family, friends, and hundreds of law enforcement officers. They traveled from around the state and country to pay tribute to a man who lost his life while working to protect and serve. Trooper Werda died early Wednesday morning when he crashed here in Tamath Township on Birch Run Road while rushing to help Saginaw County Sheriff's deputies with a chase. Law enforcement officers I spoke with today say every time they get in a car to protect and serve, they will be reminded of Trooper Werda.
Every day we go to work, it's a possibility. It reminds you, don't leave things unsaid. You know, when you go on duty and you check into service, the ones that you love, make sure they know that you love them.
As police gave Trooper Werda a hero's farewell, they had two messages for his wife and children. One, Trooper Werda spoke of them with pride.
He loved you so much, and would have given anything for your happiness.
And two, the sacrifice they and Trooper Werda made will not be forgotten.
He was a good man, and he did a lot of good. He made a difference in the world, he made a difference in his community, and that's what I think today with all the people that were here, I think they recognize that and they see that.
In Gladwin, Kim Russell, NBC 25 News.
It just makes me sick.
David Crease says his heart broke when he learned a pit bull mauled a 10-day-old baby to death at a Kalamazoo home. He feels fortunate his grandson is alive. This picture shows the injuries 3-year-old Matthew suffered when a pit bull that never before had attacked mauled him several years ago as the child offered him food.
The dog knocked him down and grabbed his face and shook him like a rag doll.
Crease says he hopes Saginaw passes a much-talked-about ordinance that would restrict the dogs listed here, the 10 most statistically dangerous dogs, according to the CDC. Under the ordinance, so-called dangerous dog owners would have to pay a $50 registration fee every year. They'd have to put a dangerous dog sign up at their home, and they would have to muzzle their dog while in public, even during walks. Gregory Clark owns these pit bulls, two pets he says bring him tremendous joy. He says the ordinance is unfair in that it targets owners of dogs that behave just because of a breed's reputation.
I don't think that they should just single them out.
He says the city should crack down on owners of dogs that bite or get loose.
I've seen little chihuahuas get out and attack people.
For David Crease, seeing his grandson's face after the mauling convinced him certain breeds are dangerous dogs. David Crease plans to come here to Saginaw City Hall and share the story of the attack on his grandson with city council leaders. He hopes that encourages the passage of an ordinance on dangerous dogs.
I keep these photos out, and I show them to everyone that I can to let them know, you know, what the potential is out there for dangerous dogs.
At the Westwood Veterinary Hospital, workers are trying to nurse this badly injured boxer back to health. This dog, named Daisy by a woman who rescued her, has many health problems to overcome. Mary Schapp found Daisy malnourished with a leg broken in 2 places.
You can see every bone in this dog's body. You know, how long had they not fed this dog?
It takes some pretty solid trauma to this area to cause this type of a fracture.
Veterinarian Dr. Christian Miller will do surgery Tuesday to try to save Daisy's leg. He says he can't be sure how this dog got hurt. A car may have hit her, but he fears someone abused her.
This certainly is not right.
The mission to save Daisy started with this Craigslist ad. Someone posted it saying they saw a boxer abandoned here at Carpenter and Branch in Genesee Township. The dog appeared badly injured but ran away when they tried to help it. They wanted help saving it.
Her leg is really broken, and you can tell it's painful, but she's still the sweetest dog.
Schapp and the Genesee Township Police went looking for her and found the injured canine hiding under a tree.
Just to look at this face, you know, you can't help but fall in love with her, so.
Schapp saved the dog after learning about her on the internet. Now she is hoping others will help her finish the job after learning about Daisy online. She's created a Facebook page aimed at raising money to pay for the surgery that is saving Daisy's leg. In Genesee Township, Kim Russell, NBC 25 News. Charles says without the help of this organization and the funding that supports it, he simply would not have had the money to fill up this tank and keep his family warm. The violence started last Sunday when police say someone drove by this home and opened fire, killing Ashante Washington. Next thing police knew, they were investigating an arson at this very home. Police say family members of Ashante were having a candlelight vigil. You can still see these candles left on the ground, but that didn't stop gunmen from driving by, shooting this family in mourning. Usually the scariest thing this time of year is the costumes, but this year the fear is that business will disappear due to construction.